Hello everyone, Mr. Ulmer again. We're going to do a little video tutorial for you today on how to change a MIG liner in your MIG machine. We're going to be using the standard basic 35, 40, 15 MIG liner here from Radnor. Pretty simple. They're pretty commonly used, and today we're going to change it on this Lincoln Electric Power MIG 180 dual. All right, first step we're going to need to do, come on in here. Open it up. Make sure your wire is off the roll, okay? Out of the gun. Flip that up. Next step was we're going to take this nozzle off, set it to the side, take your tip off. You're not going to need it either. And you're going to take your diffuser off. Sometimes this can be done with hands. Most of the time it's going to take a little wrench. And pop that off, and you will actually be able to see the liner itself. That's it right there. It's a little springy looking thing. As you can see, it's kind of rusted, maybe even bent up. Notice it's about 1.25 inches. That's where we're gonna go back to, okay? Now, if you take a look over here, this is where the gun comes in. What we're gonna do is go ahead and take this track off for later use. Get it out of the way now. All right, if you look down in there, you're gonna see this shiny brass part right there. That is actually the back side of the liner itself. To get this gun out now, you're gonna loosen this up. And you can see me there. That is actually coming out. We'll slide it out. Come around into the front. You're gonna need to unplug this. It's like a twisting plug. Some of y'all might just have like a 2-pin connector. Usually pretty the same thing. While we're here, now's a good time to inspect these O-rings too, to make sure they're not cracked. Nothing's in our holes. This is where our gas is going to come through and be supplied to the gun. Most, I'm not going to say all, but most liners are held in by an Allen head screw. There's that one there. I actually have a small Allen head here, and we're going to back it out. You don't need to take it all the way out, just need to back it out a little bit. That should loosen it up, okay? And you're gonna grab that and just pull it out. Okay. Notice it's got a good O-ring in there. Make sure when you check your new one, make sure it's got an O-ring. If not, you can reuse that again. All right, we're gonna lay this down straight out here. It's out in the dirt somewhere. We're gonna pull all this out. Watch it that it don't slap you in the face, okay? It's out. Okay, and we're going to put the new one in. All right, so we have the liner here. As you can see, pushing in, it's not going any further. You don't want to force it in there. It's obviously caught up in something in here. So what we'll do is we'll just snap this little gun apart. Most of these guns just snap apart just like this. Some of them might have a screw holding it around the trigger area. So we're gonna try that. Little thing's tight there. Okay. Should pop open. Be careful your springs. Sometimes they will come out on you too. Okay, we wanna make sure we keep that separate. Okay, got some dust in there, some dirt. Actually, that come apart pretty easy there, didn't it? We're gonna have to make sure that's tightened back up. It's caught up in here somewhere. So let's pull a little bit through. Now we fish it through there by hand. Got it. Okay. Notice it's a little bit longer. Like I said, these things are universal. This is just a short, basic gun that come with that machine at 180. We're gonna go ahead and tighten this up. Put it on there gorilla tight. I want it tight. I don't want it to be rotating its head while I'm trying to weld on it in some kind of jacked up angle. There you go. Put some grip on it. There you go. All right, let's try to put this back together like it's supposed to be. All right, this kind of snaps in there. As you can see, that goes down in that groove. I think I like that. Okay, what we got here? See if that'll work. You think that'll work? Putting it upside down. There we go. That's right. Okay. So theoretically, that should go on there with no problems. And it does. Okay. Let's slide our little attachment nut on here. Give it a little turn. Let's put this back side back on. Right there. Okay, the head's good and tight. Yep. All right, so we're gonna push that liner on through. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it through there so we don't damage it anymore. Okay. Got some dust on it, no worries. What I was trying not to do, that's called a kink. Hopefully it won't affect it too much. I do these often, and about 1 every 3 I kink. So, just the way it goes, I guess. All right. Looking down in here, you got a good brand new rubber O-ring on there. We're gonna set it all the way down in. Okay. I like it. While we got it right here, we can go ahead and fasten the Allen head down in there nice and tight. Don't need to over tighten it. You don't want it gorilla tight. All right, what I like to do is go ahead and hook this back up into the machine, so it doesn't. I don't have to hold both ends at one time. Okay. Remember, check and make sure our O-rings come around this side here, and you can watch it slide in there. Make sure, yep, seated all the way in. So we can go ahead and tighten down on that. All right. So now you can look right here. And remember, we had about a stick out right in here somewhere. So I think I got these pliers here, and let's see if these little ones will cut it. I'm gonna try to cut it approximately the same length. Okay, that's actually a pretty good clean cut there. We're gonna try the diffuser on here to see if we can get it all in. It kind of catches it and pushes it back in down in there. It's got a little spring to it. I like that. That means it's nice and tight in there. You don't want a bunch of slack in there. You want it to go from end to end. So when you put the wire in there, she don't have a place to get out nowhere. You know, she can't go nowhere. I like to put that on tight. Okay, slide your tip back in there, put some pressure on it. All right. It's not a tip made for this gun, but it works great and they're easy to find. And you can put your nozzle back on there. So that tip is in there, it's ready to go. Okay. If it was turned on, we'd go ahead and try it. All right, so that is the basics on how to change your tip liner. I want you to look through your D2L. Look at this will be video number 1, and we will do a quiz on this machine and how to change the liner. Thank you.